Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you guys how I created this Fruitloops water splash animation using Tyflow and PhoenixFD. I saw this from YouTube and I gave it a try, loved the render, so I thought I would include this in my how-tos. So first you need to have PhoenixFD plugins installed from Chaos Group. The colorful bar on top is the plugins. And first I'm creating a liquid simulator. The purple outline is that. The purple. And then I'm going to add PhoenixFD liquid source. We also need to have a Tyflow. So once that's done, I'm going to enable particle interface so that the Tyflow and the liquid PhoenixFD will work together, and I'm going to make it to a solid object. And for the water to come through, need to have a box. And I'm going to make it editable poly. Choose one edge of the box. Set ID as any number that you like. And then I'm going to add the box to emitter nodes. So this assigns that the water will come from the box that I just created. Set the polygon ID again to the same number as you did before. I put it as 10, so mine will be 10 again. And then I'm going to go create a tie icon. This is for the Fruitloops. And let's open the Tyflow editor. Birth. Give a random number. I'm just going to give it 500. And set the end to 1. And display as geometry. And I'm going to add a position icon so that my particles will be on the tie icon. Next, I'm going to give a shape. So mine is Fruitloops. I'm just going to change my shapes to make it 3D and make it torus in this case, but I'll just call it Fruitloops. And you can adjust the scale. I'm just going to try it with 300 or maybe increase a bit to 400. And you have to make the pull up the tie icon a bit high up so it falls down from the animation. First it falls down and then the water comes through for it to have a gravity. So that's how it's gonna be. Now the other thing is the water won't stop once it starts flowing from the box, so I need to add edges. I need to add more boxes around this square so that the water will stop from leaking through. So I'm just going to draw 4 boxes on the side. Right click on it. Make it non-renderable and then display as box, just so it doesn't interfere with your perspective. Once that is done, I'm going to add physics collision. Pick the 4 boxes that I just drew, and then I'm going to select those 4 so the water will hit it and then stop from leaking out. And then I'm going to add a mesh. Just leave it as it is. And then I'm going to add a material ID to this so I can assign a material to it. Static value to 5 and material ID random. So here I have already set up the material for water. The blue one is for the water. And then I'm just going to add a shiny material for the Fruitloops, but I have a feeling I'm going to change it later. And make all the sides gemmed both, sorry. And you can save the output to anywhere you like. I'm just going to give it a random name. Check velocity, check show mesh, and then uncheck particle preview. And then I'm going to add physics fluid to it. Copy the name, paste it there under the physics fluid, and then auto set up Phoenix container. So there we have set up the container now. It's all good to start the simulation. So here I have added few V-Ray lights, and I'm going to change my material of the Fruitloops to a purple color because the reflective one didn't really look good, and I'm going to let it render. It took me 8 hours to render this, but I really like it. So here's the Fruitloops, water flow, Tyflow and PhoenixFD tutorial for you guys. Thank you.